Okay, guys, today I'm ranking all the official clans in Empire Clash. Me saying, well, some of them are not official on this list. Well, I took it all from the official clans thing that should be updated, but might have not been. The only clan that's actually not on this list that's on. Nope, keep stumbling my words here. The only clan that's not on this list that is included in here is the Communal Trading Company, because I know they're 100% official. Okay? So, but some of these clans on this list might not be official anymore, but they're still on the official list. So they may not be in the clan department anymore, but they're still on the clan list that's led by Shumama. So not the department. So Shumama. So we're working all of them. We're ranking all of them on activity instead of how good they are, like last time. So they're active, so we're getting up in the active tier. They're not so active, they're at the less active tier. Or whatever they're doing, right? So first, we start out with the Black Brigade Overseer. They're not active anymore. The EAF was supposed to be reviving, but they're not official, by the way. I know this. I know this come here. I know they're actually not official anymore, but they're still on the list, so I included them because someone been telling me they're not, official anymore. But I heard they were reviving, so I'll just put them less active to be safe. EAF is dead. Pentel's been dead. This might have died. This is I can get dump. I can dump this clan, I think. I'll be safe and put in less active. Glove's dead. KDL's dead. Midcliff will put in S tier. HTC will put in less active. Then they're not that active at all. They could go in dead tier, but we'll put them less active. OBH will put in active tier. They're reviving. So we'll put them up there. That clan's dead. That clan's dead. Community Company will put in, I think, at the very active tier. PMC, I'll say in between. I think they still host. I know I'm going through this really quickly, by the way. But I'm going to talk about the S tier at the end, so. Talk about the S tier on the end here. But I think Potato, I think still does host. I've seen him. Thomason hosted. I think he's still around. So I'll leave it in this tier. Only Colbucks is dead. Usichol is active. We'll reorganize everything a little bit, by the way. And this does include the anti-clans, which are the two anti-clans on the end. UGK is a bit weird in the way that they're, I think there's 5 kingdoms. And well, maybe there's 4 kingdoms, actually. One of them is a clan, but 3 of them are anti-clans. So I don't understand how that works. I'm not a market scientist. We won't put them in very active. We'll put URC in the active tier because they're anti-clan, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not putting them in very active tier. They don't deserve it. I'm ranking these in order. I would say this goes on the end. The Thomason the most dead. This can probably actually at the top. The Thomason dead too. Really, this list is basically just pretty accurate. It's like that. HTC Thomason on the end. That's fine. I would say OBH is more active than URC. And this is where the complicated thing is. So you got Sir Hushin. I am including game nights in this, so there probably should actually be number 1. Okay, because of the game night stuff. UGKN has 5 kingdoms, so there's a lot of clans. 5, well, I think 4 actually. 4 kingdoms. So they're probably number 2 because of that too. And they have the 1 clan and 1 clan is like 4, and this is including game nights as they still gets really high too. I think this clan's more active than this clan. The Potatoes clan. Because, yeah. Okay, this is more active. Now you might see, well, why is this list skew very low? It's because they don't keep track of activity, and I want them to keep track of activity. Because here's what I'm doing based on activity instead of skill. It's because clans have changed since a long time. Since I last made this clan tier this video. Compare that video to this video. There were different clans of KBC. KBC's not on this list anymore. And if they will be in the less active tier. They'll be down here. Not in, I think there may have been an A tier, maybe even B. I'm not somewhere up here for KBC at the time. But Like this clan, I think it's led by not Glove. Is it Glove? Yeah, actually, maybe Glove. Yeah, never was alive. This is led by Monty. Was alive at that moment. Maybe retired, so he's gone. Retired, I know. Weird stuff to say, but that's what clan leaders say. Retired. I think this is the Overseer Legion one. They were active at one point. Might be, I don't know. I don't think they're active. They could put them up there, but to be safe. But I don't think they're active anymore. We could put them up there to be safe, though. We'll pull them up there to be safe. It's led by, I think this one's led by Cruz. I think. It's either this one's led by Cruz. I could check. Let's check. Let's check. This one's led by, yeah, Cruz. All right. Great. This one's led by Gamer. No. This one's led by Gamer right here. Black Brigga Overseer. These guys, were active at one point. Not anymore. Sentinels were never active until like last year, 2024, and they still on the list now. That's great. Black Brigga Overseer. Pub was active at one point too. We have the Coldblocks. Must have been active at one moment. EDF was Hummus active at one moment. Coda Dude led his clan to glory until he said less playing Empire Clash, and then the clan fell off. And replaced by this clan right here, which I think still hosts, may not host at all. I don't really know. This down is where I'm like not certain. So if you're wondering, not really certain here. All right, and then move up the top here. This is Cruz's clan. I'm not really sure. This is Severe Red Watch. Now, I know they don't actually host anymore, so technically they should go in the dead tier, but they still do sometimes out of the blue just host a main event, and they get a lot of people to join it somehow. So it works. This clan again, clan that came from this clan, may not host anymore either, but Hummus would host more than this clan right now. In the EAF, Hummus are not official. Darian lends to that clan. Not sure if they host either, but if they do, like one event per day. One event per day is probably from here and up, so maybe they are up there, right? But again, the number of people attending the event also kind of matter too, so we'll put it down there. PMC is led by Cheese, not the other PMC, the new PMC, okay? The official PMC. Not the old one. All the racist stuff in it. So the new PMC, which is not new anymore, but they were active on one moment. I think they still host. I still see Cheese sometimes, but they might have switched to a different clan. I don't really know. But USC, led by the James himself, by the way, the great James. James the Taken Pro, guys. He leads this clan. Or anti-clan. Oh, sorry. Anti-clan. We're going to read the motto over here. Is it on this thing? No, it's not. Okay. Well, let's go to the Discord here. Nope, I'm in the clan department. Well, it's the Cheeseburger post here. Let's see. Clans can be a healthy part of the community. However, some crooked clans and Empire Clash are ruining the experience through sabotaging, toxicity, and unbalanced gameplay. There you go. He summed it up really well right there. We got Overseer, the Brotherhood. They're coming back. Right, this is to get more active. They're starting to attend more. So they get more people attending events. So they do more stuff. So they're coming back. I wouldn't consider them. Well, I could consider them up here, but I don't know. Again, this is based on my knowledge. I remember. Okay, it's based on clan recruitment and based on the people attend events. So they're not based on clan recruitment. I'm gonna go a little bit lower in the list because of that. But if I know you're active, it would be higher anyway. Like it's kind of why UGK is up here because, again, they're not. I know they're active, so because I just know that. I'm not sure if all 4 kingdoms are active, but those 4 kingdoms, so I'm going to make them higher than the Midcliffs up there. But Zigzag with OBH is coming back they want to come back during winter though. They make the full revive in winter, so maybe they can get back up into first place, right? I think where they were first place last time, they can get above SHL. Because they do have probably the most skill of all. Well, maybe not your trading company though. But trading company. I keep calling trading company. You don't know why I keep calling trading company. It's because of the Stonetonis trading company, STC. But this is actually the Communal Trading Corporation, not company. So, about Potato himself. He came from 22nd, obviously, right? I mean, not 22nd. Probably 423 he came from. I don't think he ever played with 22nd. 423. Right, and if you don't know about 2420, right? Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. Stumbling. If you guys don't know what 423 is, it's basically one of the best clans of all time, I would say. Obviously not the best primes, but like best like overall clan, if you want to say that. Like the primes of some clans are insane, right? But the best like overall, like they were always pretty good at the time, right? When their time. Basically, this is kind of continuation of that without some of the OG, without some of the OG players, because some of them still play with 22nd, right? Which is the clan that came from 423 first. Midcliff here, or by Ty himself. And yeah, his clan's pretty active now. They host every day, usually. They're like Total War, so like Total War, I'm not sure, like how like SHL likes their oh my god, Hearts of Iron, that's what it is, Hearts of Iron, and probably maybe EU5 now too when it comes out. How love those game nights. Midcliff loves the Total War game nights, so that's their motto, right? That's their game night stuff. So they do things every day, okay? Kind of like how SHL does. And then UGK, as obviously the Four Kingdoms, obviously it's owned. I keep saying obviously, I'm sorry. Obviously led by Choco himself, which I think is the owner of the server. He's the owner, should be owner of the server since he's clan leader of UGK. Right. So, I mean, they're active. Four Kingdoms, 3 anti-clans, 1 clan. Macedonia is an anti-clan, and that Sparta is the clan. I don't know what the other two. I forget the other two names. One might be Athens. One might be Epirus. I think they're also both anti-clans too. Not sure, but obviously, think of Greek. Think of ancient Greece with Athens, Sparta, and they're probably one of those, right? Clans and anti-clans. And the SHL, which I'm gonna rank at the top because they do probably host the most, I would think. Obviously, this is comparing all the clans of all time. They wouldn't be at the very active tier. They would probably be on this tier. But this is current, so they're going to be at the top. Because right now, clanning is not at the best spot of its. It's been not a great spot, not the best spot it's ever been. Not the worst spot either. So it's at a pretty nice spot, right? They do Hearts of Iron game nights. They may even do EU5 game nights when it comes to maybe even EU4 game nights. I don't really know. I just know Sir Hushin loves his Hearts of Iron. So you're going to put some Hearts of Iron from them. I mean, they have a whole, I think, section of their Discord dedicated to Hearts of Iron. So all of them there. But this is the list for my Empire Clash Clans, guys. I think it's a pretty good list overall. Only thing that I would be skeptical about will be the order of these clans at the top. And if these clans, including PMC, might not be alive. So these ones are kind of a head up. Because this is more based on what I'm hearing. Because you can't actually join these clans most of the time. Because I'm not allowed in this. Kind of like I'm not allowed in USC. Yeah. So that's great. But I'm putting them in this list right here. Active. So the only one I'm going to say go back on it will be this clan. I'm not sure if this is still active. But I know Potato was playing a couple days ago. So I'm guessing he was hosting an event in that server that I was thinking of. That he was on. Not just playing by himself and then some of his buddies joining in on him. I don't know. I'm guessing it's still a thing. They haven't posted on kind of a long time, but they never really do. So it's hard to guess on that too. They won't let me in, obviously. Maybe they would if I play dumb. but then they'll know straight away after that. There's probably some channels that go through to get it anyway, right? But hope you guys enjoy this listing here. Now, again, like the great USC says, clans can be good, but clans can also be bad for Empire Clash. But again, just like Shimama says, you can't really stop people from playing with their friends no matter what anyway in BC. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Goodbye.